and welcome to Get Real with Mazza and Jordo. Today we have a special guest, Annette, from the property management team. Hi, Annette.
Thanks for having me, guys. Nice to join you.
So Annette's here because we're going to be talking about property management and the current rental market in Brisbane. So I'll start off with this little fun fact I found on the REIQ website. Around 35% of Queenslanders are renters, and the vast majority of these properties come from private investors. So your average family that has a mortgage.
So when you're giving advice to landlords in regards to how long they should sign up a lease for, are you recommending short leases, long leases?
So where we see a secure income, in those industries that for now have not been really badly affected, so of course we're going to try and secure those tenants into longer term leases.
Okay.
What we have seen though is a real increase in applicants for properties that wouldn't otherwise really meet our criteria for income to rent ratio. So across the board, generally speaking, amongst the industry, and also this is supported by the state government and the RTA, is we should be looking at a ratio of about 30% of your income going towards your rent. So when we look at the affordability of a property for someone, what we've found is we're looking at someone who's employed but also on JobKeeper, may have taken a reduction in hours or may not have, but they're applying for properties on the basis of the continuation of some of those government assisted packages, JobKeeper and JobSeeker, and the additional COVID supplement. If, say, those tenants are at risk of losing those payments, then the owner has a clearer picture of exactly what situation are they going to be in potentially. So that's really just an exercise in giving the owners options, showing them on the face of it, what is the affordability really going to be for this set of tenants for a property if they were to lose those support payments. But also giving them options and saying, look, if it really is looking at, say, 45 or sometimes it's up to 50 or 55% of income if you take out those assisted packages, then giving the owners options of, look, there is a high vacancy rate, you've got tenants who can pick and choose where they're living, so we really need to get people into properties and have them rented because there's no point in having them vacant. There is a risk in that. However, we're giving them the options of having shorter term leases, so it might be a 6-month lease, whereas we otherwise would have given them a 12-month lease.
I've seen some data that realestate.com is saying that rental properties advertised on their portals increased by 10%. What's going on now?
Yeah, look, there certainly has been an influx of properties to the market. So we've seen, an increase in vacancy rates, and that's due to a number of factors. We've had people who have lost their job and decided that they need to move back in with family or friends and combine a household to try and save money where they can. And look, that's a sensible decision to make. But we've also seen a huge, obviously, the drop-off in the migration to Australia, the immigrants coming in, or part-time overseas workers coming in. They're no longer here or coming to the country. So that has led to, and also added to the vacancy pool. We've also seen coming to the market a lot of Airbnb properties that would have otherwise been dealt with in that market, but they're coming back into the rental pool.
So is that putting downward pressure on rents?
Yeah, it is.
Right.
It is. We've got tenants who are applying at below advertised rents, so they know that they've got an upper hand at the moment in the market.
Some landlords we know are taking this opportunity while the property is vacant to do a few improvements to increase the chances of.
Yeah, absolutely. We have recommended in many cases, while it's vacant, get those jobs done if you can, to improve to improve the value of your rental. Put the air conditioner in, a fresh lick of paint, freshen the place up, a little bathroom or a kitchen makeover. It makes the world of difference to the longer term maximising the value of your rental. Absolutely. So it's been a good opportunity for that to occur.
And try and give yourself an upper hand as a landlord in what's a really competitive market.
Absolutely, yeah. You've got to look for smart ways of making your property more attractive to the 10 or 15 others that these applicants are applying for.
Well, thank you so much, Annette, for coming in and having a chat to us. If you would like to speak with Annette, she works here at the Clark office, so feel free to give us a call. Thank you for watching Get Real with Mazza and Jordo, and thank you to Annette.
Thanks for having me, Dad.
Thanks, Annette.